Folks, that's right, Trump wasn't the only celeb who ran for president. I'm your host Yusuf, and these are the top 10 broke celebrities who tried to run for president. Make sure you subscribe and ring that bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Anyways, let's get a campaign together. Number 10, Donald Trump. The rare case of a celebrity running for president and actually becoming the president. Trump's celebrity career dates all the way back to 1980. Trump originally appeared on a talk show to talk about real estate. He published a book in 1987 called The Art of the Deal, which helped his public image. Later in life, Trump actually was bankrupt a few times over his company. Donald Trump decided to run for president in the 2016 election and actually garnered enough votes to become the 45th president of the United States. Number 9, Kanye West. Kanye has always been the center of attention for at least the last 5 years, with his many controversies being the most odd things you could read in a headline. Like, when did Ye run for president? Well, in 2016, Kanye was so broke that he asked Mark Zuckerberg for an investment of $1 billion into his ideas. His finances eventually returned to him through his Yeezy brand, and now that he had enough money for a campaign and Mark Zuckerberg wouldn't listen to his ideas, he decided to run for president in 2020. He failed, but received 70,000 votes from 12 states. He has since said some very anti-Semitic things, being dropped by Balenciaga and Adidas, and has said he will run again in 2024. Number 8, Roseanne Barr. In 2012, comedian Roseanne Barr decided to run for president of the United States, highlighting issues like environmental protection and the legalization of a smoky substance. She ultimately came in 6th. Roseanne caught herself in the middle of a controversy which got her cancelled. The comedian tweeted a racist comment in 2018 directed at one of President Obama's aides. The consequences for Barr were swift. ABC Entertainment President Channing Dungey denounced the star's words and announced that the network would no longer be a platform for the show. Robert Iger tweeted this about the situation. From Channing Dungey, president of ABC Entertainment, Roseanne's Twitter statement is abhorrent, repugnant, and inconsistent with our values, and we have decided to cancel her show. There was only one thing to do here, and that was the right thing. I agree with him. It's probably best she didn't win the presidency. Number 7, Wyclef Jean. The Fugees member was inspired to action by the earthquake in Haiti in 2010. The Haitian-born musician, songwriter, and politician attempted to run for the Haitian presidency, but his run was cut short rather quickly, as he didn't have the residency required to run. Over the years, Wyclef has faced a number of financial challenges. In mid-2012, the IRS and state authorities filed a $2.9 million claim against the singer for unpaid taxes. Wyclef has also been sued by a handful of creditors who claimed he never paid for services rendered. These services include $133,000 to a New York law firm called Schuchat, Arrow, Haffer, Weber, and Herbsman. The law firm sued Wyclef and was awarded a $100,000 judgment. Number 6, Manny Paquiao. The 2022 presidential campaign of Manny Paquiao formally began on October 1st, 2021, when Manny Paquiao filed his candidacy for the 2022 Philippine presidential election. He was a senator of the Philippines from June 30th, 2016 to June 30th, 2022, and was previously a member of the House of Representatives, representing the Sarangani Lone District. Paquiao is affiliated with PDP Laban, the same party as incumbent Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. He has been the acting president of PDP Laban since 2020, but the following year, infighting within the party caused the party to split to 2 factions, one led by party president Alfonso Cusi, who is loyal to Duterte, and another faction which sides with Paquiao. The faction which regards Paquiao as still party president nominated him as PDP Laban's presidential candidate on September 19th, 2021. Manny went on to lose the presidency. At number 5, Ronald Reagan. Did you know Ronald Reagan was a movie star before his presidency? That's right. Reagan starred in many films over the years, usually 2 movies a year actually, because he would get a tax break if he performed in 2 films a year. That's pretty smart. He also came from humble beginnings. He was born in a small apartment and grew into a young man quickly. At 17, he began work as a lifeguard. He worked as a lifeguard for 6 summers, where he managed to save 77 people from drowning. Reagan really had a glow up from lifeguard to president. I didn't even think you could do that. Number 4, Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura was an American wrestler before his political run. Ventura wrestled for more than a decade and appeared in several anti-steroid educational campaigns following his retirement and admitted steroid use. He retired from wrestling in the ring after suffering from blood clots. After a brief stint as an actor, Ventura's post-wrestling career also turned political, and he won his first campaign to be the mayor of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota, serving from 1991 to 1995. 3 years later, he ran for governor of Minnesota on the Reform Party ticket. ticket, defeating St. Paul's mayor and the state's attorney general in the election. Number 3, Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer is an English-born American television presenter who has a net worth of $60 million. Without a doubt, Jerry Springer is most widely recognized as the host of the tabloid talk show, The Jerry Springer Show, which began as a political commentary program in 1991, but shifted its focus to tabloid news in the mid-90s to gain better ratings. Jerry Springer took 2 tries at running for office. In 1970, he ran for Congress and lost, but in 1977, he won the Cincinnati mayoral seat and served until 1978. Although he has $60 million right now, he used to be as broke as anyone else. Number 2, Diane Neal. Diane Neal ran for election to the US House to represent New York's 19th congressional district. She lost in the general election on November 6, 2018. In August 2018, the New York State Board of Elections rejected 1,852 of the 4,181 signatures submitted by Neal's campaign to place her on the general election ballot. The campaign needed to submit at least 3,500 valid signatures, and Neal had just 2,329 valid signatures after the rejections. Neal's campaign appealed to the state Supreme Court, and the court ruled in favor of her campaign on September 17, 2018. Number 1, Dr. Oz. The medical show host turned to politics and ran for Senate in Pennsylvania. On November 30th, 2021, Oz announced his candidacy for the Republican nomination for the United States Senate seat in Pennsylvania in 2022. After Oz announced his candidacy, a number of TV stations in Philadelphia, New York City, and Cleveland said that they would remove his show from the air, compelled by the FCC's equal time rule that provides any equivalent airtime to any opposing political candidates who request it. In his campaign, he called for immunologist Anthony Fauci, the chief medical advisor to the president, to be fired, and also opposed vaccine requirements. What a weird fella. His products were sketchy enough, and now he doesn't believe in vaccines? Aw, shucks. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and comment if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.